Hey, what's up guys, it's Angel Punisher. I'm bringing you a little tutorial on how to get a Moab, or a K.E.M I guess they call them. This is the first one I got. I want you to pay attention right at the start there. This is the first time I've really gone for one. I didn't even really go for one this game. It's the first time I've tried to use like a really try-hard setup, I guess. If you look, I only had like 40 kills with this gun. I'll show you at the end all the skills I have with other guns. I've primarily been using shotguns, and you can see I just set this class up in time. I actually think this is probably one of the best class setups in the game. There is some things I would change on it, but for the most part, I think it's important to have Stalker is the most important perk to have in the game. I have Toughness, which is called Focus in this game. I think that's really important to have as well. And then Dead Silence and Amplify are crazy good. Sleight of Hand, I would say that's pretty important, but you could probably drop it out for something else, although I do think it's really important. This gun, the SC 2010, it's the only assault rifle. I think it's already unlocked by default, but it's the only one I've used. I haven't bothered unlocking anymore. So the maps in this game are really big, and I don't think that like there's a really good flow pattern to any of these maps. Not that I've noticed yet. They all just seem to everyone just spawns and runs everywhere. But this is one of the few maps that I found where they actually will spawn back at their flag, not just spawn randomly. So off the spawn, head towards B always. You know, gotta get the wins. I don't really care about doing well. I normally care about winning. That's the only problem with this game I find is in Black Ops you could run a class setup and have a lot of good perks and stuff and still fit Flakjack and Tac Mask into it. But in this game, to have a good perk setup, you kind of have to give up Flakjack and Tac Mask, and I don't actually know I don't even know how good they are in this game, because Flakjack in Black Ops 2 was incredible and so was Tac Mask. But in this game, they might not be that good. So the strategy, well, how to get a K.E.M. This was the first one I've got, and I would say this is the easiest map to do it on, as long as you have them at A. We lost B here, so pick up those two guys on B. Struggled with this guy here, but that's why we have extended mags and sleight of hand, so we get the quick reload, get straight back into the action. The reason it's so easy to get a K.E.M on this map is because of this building here. If you have a headset, if you're listening to this with a headset, you can probably hear people walking around on those wooden floors in this building I'm about to run into. Basically, with Amplify, it's just insane what you can hear in this game, and actually, it's to the point now where I feel bad for people who aren't running Dead Silence. It's so important to run Dead Silence, because, well, it says Amplify can help you hear people with Dead Silence. That's not exactly true. Like, you can hear them, but it's not quite as loud, so like, it doesn't really matter if they have Amplify or not. If you have Dead Silence, you're pretty good, but it seems like these early days, no one's running Dead Silence yet. You can see, I could hear that guy, I heard him coming. At first I thought he was downstairs. There you go. You can't win a gun battle, just run away, go to the next person. See, he could have came after me, he didn't. I ran off just in case he did. I got kind of lucky there that guy went for a throwing knife. But there you go, so I can hear these guys, and that's why you want extended mags. It's easy, you don't have to worry about, like, that double spray happened really quick, but, I could have easily, just as easily run out of ammo. So for your actual attachments that you want to put on your weapons, I'm going to say silencer and extended mags. Sorry. You don't really need a grip or anything on this gun. It's kind of reminds me of, like, the ACR. It's got... I don't really use assault rifles, so it kind of reminds me of the ACR from Modern Warfare 2. I haven't really used an assault rifle since Modern Warfare 2 that much. But it's got a good fire rate, so it's not bad up close. Basically, all I do is hang around this building. So I'm on a 14 kill streak. I end up going on a 37 kill streak in this life. And I've got another 24 kill streak in this exact same spot. Not in this game, but on another game. I went on a 24 kill streak. I was shooting the 25th guy to get a K.E.M. And he sniped me, which was fantastic, so that pretty much ruined my day. But as you can see, I haven't left this building. I mean, you can call this camping if you want. I mean, I'd hardly consider it camping, considering it locks them in their spawn. I'd consider it more spawn trapping, but and it stops them from coming to B. Obviously, eventually some of them got through and got B. To be honest, in this game, I don't mind if they have B for a while because there's no time limit in this game, so you can always make a comeback no matter what by triple capping. So I don't know, some of you guys might notice who play Domination a lot, the games actually end up going for a little bit longer, which is kind of a good thing considering there's less, because the maps are so big. I felt like in Black Ops 2 I'd get 40 to 50 kills every Domination game I'd play, but in this game sometimes I struggle to get 30, 35. I think I average, like in that leaderboard thing, it says that I average 32 kills a game, which that's pretty low if you ask me, and there are games where I literally get 20 kills. Like there's that big snow map, and a lot of people seem to quit out in this game straight away. So if you don't get a lot of kills really quick, then by the end of the game you end up on 20 kills, and it's just really odd. The way they've designed the map so big, and just, I don't know, I guess they are trying to push ground war and want people to buy next gen consoles, I'm not really sure. Hopefully they do. Like the Battlefield maps are really big, and in Battlefield 3 EA put out a close quarters combat, something like that, at pack. So hopefully they do something like that, or bring back some maps from it. Hopefully not MW3 because those maps are terrible as well, but maybe some COD 4 maps, and maybe some MW2 maps, and there you go, that's the Chem Strike. So basically all I did was stand in this building and just use sound to my advantage. So, well, one, I think it is, you can't just get one by using sound to your advantage, you still do need to have a good shot. And like having a headset is, in this game, it's unbelievably important. When I used to play Black Ops 2, I used to listen to music half the time I'd play, but if you try to do that in this game, you're putting yourself at a major disadvantage. But anyway, that's the Chem Strike, and it's basically how you would get one on this map. But yeah, if I can figure out some good solid strategies, the more I play the maps, the more I'm working out like little areas I like. I don't actually know the names of the maps yet, but there are some horrid maps in this game that I thought I'd just quit out when they came up. But even some of those maps I've been on like close to chems and 20 plus kill streaks. So once I figure out some other good strategies for other maps, I'll let you know. And I'll talk about some of the class setups as well, all the class setup I'm using. So like I said, Stalker is incredibly important for gunfights. If you don't understand why, then I'm not going to bother explaining it to you because you just don't get it, and you're probably not a good enough player to get a K.E.M, no offense, but that's just the way it is. Just the ability to strafe, move around, not have to stand still while you're ADSing with an assault rifle or an LMG is just incredible. And then I have Focus, which is toughness from Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 2 showed us, although that perk was in, I think it was in Black Ops 1 as Hardened or Hardened Pro, and it was Focus in MW3, but it didn't really, no one really used it, like it wasn't like a mainstream perk until Black Ops 2. In Black Ops 2 we all saw how important it was. So incredibly important for winning gunfights. I mean, you know, like it'll come down to your shot as opposed to whoever gets maybe the first shot off or the lucky flinch and get their gun kicked in the air, because if that happens to you, you're going to lose the gunfight. Then I have the two sound perks, Dead Silence and Amplify, which are incredibly important. Again, I don't need to explain why they're important. Sleight of hand, I mean, you can do it without it, but it just makes it that much easier. You see how quick this gun reloads, and to get, you know, with extended mags, to do not only, you know, reload that quick, but have another 45 rounds after you've reloaded that quick is just incredible. So as far as what you want to use with your specialist, if you ask me, it's important to get the speed perks. So you want to get ready up so that you can. Well, when I say speed, not necessarily the ones that are up the top in the top column for the speed perks, but things that will make your gun faster. So you want to get ready up and quick draw. They're going to help you in so many more gunfights. Ready up is basically dexterity. It lets you shoot off sprint faster. That comboed with quick draw is really good. So even if you do get caught off guard sprinting, you still got a really good chance at winning a gunfight. Like I said, if you are a good player and you do have a better shot than everyone else, it's going to be that much easier for you to, even if you're on the run, to get people. The third perk I have for the specialist that you'll pick up is Scavenger, because I feel like about that time is when you're going to actually need ammo. In this game you might notice I actually did run out of ammo and need another gun, but that was because when I was spraying that guy on the B flag, I wasted about 40 rounds on him. And if I didn't do that, I actually would have probably had plenty of ammo to go through until I got Scavenger. I think you end up getting Scavenger at about 8 or 9 kills. So you should have plenty of ammo for that. As far as what perks you want to get once you actually unlock the Specialist bonus, to me it's important to, in this game I had Lightweight, Marathon, ICU, and I had Steady Aim. Steady Aim, if you actually look, I just had to pick some perks in time before the time ended, because I was setting up this class right until the last second. But I would definitely drop Steady Aim. I don't think that that's important, at least not if you're using an Assault Rifle, and I think an Assault Rifle is the best way to go to get a K.E.M. So I would suggest dropping Steady Aim for either Flak Jacket or Tac Mask. And ICU, I actually find that perk really useful. I think that instead of regenerating in 5 seconds like in the old Call of Duties, your health will regen in 3 seconds. Which I mean, when you've got all your specialists, you just want to keep going, keep going, keep going. You don't want to have to slow down. So having to wait for 3 seconds instead of 5 seconds actually does make a lot of a difference. But if you wanted, drop ICU and drop Steady Aim, and then put on Tac Mask and Flak Jacket, and that's really going to give you that like tank class. So the only way people will be able to kill you is gun on gun, and they won't be able to use other things to their advantage. And then Lightweight and Marathon, I mean, once you've got your Specialist, you want to be able to move super quick like you used to be able to in Modern Warfare 3 and sprint a lot and stuff. And that mixed with Ready Up and Quick Draw and all that stuff, you're going to be so quick running around the map, so that you'll just be able to, like, once you get it, just run into their spawns and absolutely destroy them. So that's basically it for the class setup. Like I said, for the maps, I would say the easiest way to get it is to control an area on the map like this. Obviously try and have the B flag and then go close to their spawn. So you can see like right here, I'm probably making a mistake. I should be in the other building, because they're obviously going to be coming from C. But at the time, you know, this building was working so well early game that's all I used. But obviously you can see here I end up going a 40 and 6. I'll also show you at the end here just my other guns. You can see that I actually don't really ever try hard, and my most kills weapon is the Bulldog shotgun. And if you guys haven't tried out the Bulldog shotgun, give that a go, because that gun's sick. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll leave you to it.